Okay, greetings everyone. David Nickel here from Earth Rising. Wonderful to see you all, connect with you for this Coherent Leadership Group Meditation. Thanks for answering the call. So I'm a member of OneNation and offer this meditation as part of my sense of service for OneNation. And it's also an offering of OneNation to whoever wants to draw from this field. And just a quick overview for those of you joining us for the first time. Most of this call is going to be a guided meditation, and I'll talk a little bit more about that process shortly. And we'll be building a deep field of coherence together, drawing from that for our own personal benefit, but also for our collective empowerment. And at the end of this call, we're going to play a song, and I invite you to have a sense of, at that point, moving these energies through in a more embodied way so that we can have that sense. You can dance, you can move, do whatever you feel inspired to do. And then we'll come back and formally close the call, but I'll create a space for those who'd like to stay just for a little longer to share about the experience. It can be a nice way to hear from everyone, to build our field of collective wisdom in that way. But before we go into the practice, one thing that we do at the beginning of each call is to hear from Christopher live, the founder of OneNation, with an update, so that just so we can get aligned with the field of OneNation and what's happening there. So Christopher, please go ahead.
Hello, David. Hello, everyone. It's an absolute pleasure to be with you this evening. And as always, David, thank you so much for holding this container. And thank you, everybody who has elected to join and be with us tonight, both to have your own personal meditation experience and also help to build the energetic field. Indeed, we all need each other to rise together. So everything's happening. This is on. This is the plan is unfolding and unfurling, both in a way that is as we've articulated, and of course with life's beautiful mystery and surprises and delights along the way, as everything comes into real manifest form. It's an absolute pleasure to be in the cockpit, watching this happen day to day and seeing it actualized. Most of you probably know that January 20th was launching the announcement film. It was a moment in time to share with our existing community and to extend the reach out a bit further, articulating in that 30-minute film the distilled version of the theory of change of what is OneNation, what's our relationship to systemic transformation, what's our relationship to the country, the United States of America, what's our relationship to the planet, to the vision of planetary paradise, and how does that all connect to a 2020 presidential campaign. So that vision really, that video brought that all together. If you haven't yet seen that announcement film, I encourage you to take 30 minutes to watch it. I think it'll help to crystallize a lot. So now we're in this month of integrating as a team and as a network, and grounding the systems and processes to prepare for a very robust March 1st full commencement of the campaign. So January 20th was the launch, was the announcement, was kind of extending that signal. And then our commitment is that by March 1st, we've got everything in place for the campaign to be on and active on a day-to-day basis throughout the rest of the year. So there's a lot to prepare for all that. We have a full-time team living and working together in our headquarters home in Vista, California. I'm honored to be working with everybody who's showed up to be a part of this full-time, immersive kind of startup mode moment in time. We're building our media capacities. We're building our administrative capacities. We're building our ability to support our growing membership base through our various programs. This month is really about building membership, building the story and the narrative of membership, building our membership promotion and membership enrollment capacities, building our membership programs, and empowering our members. So this is one of our major priorities this month. We're also turning on fundraising. For those of you who've been following OneNation, I have talked very little about money over the last 18 months. And now is a moment in time to really start to take resources very seriously, as we have more people coming in and going all in, working full time on the OneNation project. And so this is a month for us to really activate our fundraising capacities in a more deliberate and explicit way. I think that kind of connects to the courage you're talking about, David. It connects to that fire burning. It connects to that power. So I invite you all in this meditation to hold with us the activating of our capacities to generate and attract resources, and to potentially participate in that directly yourselves. And we're grounding other systems and structures that enable us to build our team out further. So it's really just full action on at HQ. And we are wanting to stay in connection to all of our member base and our extended audience through media and video and other things of that nature. So stick around, read our emails, read our text message that we broadcast out, stay in touch in our OneNation community. If you're listening to this and you haven't yet registered as a member, you can go to the membership page and register. There's no cost for registration. And then we invite all of our registered members to also become financial supporters by making a one-time contribution or a monthly recurring contribution. So thank you so much for your attention this evening. I turn the time back over to you, David.
Okay, awesome, Christopher. So exciting. And I just want to add my 2 cents to those of you who have not yet seen that video, the launch video. It's a truly powerful transmission. So just heartily recommend that as a way to connect fully to what's happening here, if you're not already. Okay, so we're going to turn to our guided meditation. And for those of you who have been following this series, I just want to explain a little bit, because we're doing something of a shift today. We have been creating together a very stable group field by working with 3 centers: our heart center, our higher mind center, our belly center. The way this practice works, we co-merge those centers to create a very stable group field, a group heart, a group higher mind, a group belly. And we will continue to work with that field. We'll come back to that. But what we want to do, starting from this call moving forward, is to activate particular qualities of our shared essence. We're going to be working with courage today to build our fire of courage together in support of each of us in our own lives, our own calling, to rise together in our courage, but also in support of this movement and the greater movement that's happening on the planet today. So for the meditation, I invite you to just turn off your videos so that we can have no distractions, and we will bring the videos back at the end. So invite you to please close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. And let's all just give ourselves a moment here to arrive, to settle, to let go perhaps of whatever you might be carrying from the day. resting together in the presence, this moment. And gently breathing into whatever's here for you, whatever feelings, sensations might be here, whether they're pleasant or unpleasant, challenging or easy. Letting your experience be just exactly as it is. Please bring your awareness now to your heart center in the middle of your chest and breathe in and out of your heart. Shifting from the head to the heart. And I invite you to open to a sense of gratitude for this chance to come together in this way, to co-create this healing field together. I'm really grateful to each other for showing up, for being here at this time, knowing we do need each other to call forth the full healing power of this group field. Please bring your awareness now down to your feet and legs, pelvis, places that you make contact with the ground. And just start to sense the support of the earth beneath you. And starting to open your awareness to the actual living presence of the earth. Attuning your awareness to the alive, beautiful, healing energies of the earth. And sending your awareness down into the earth as if you were spreading roots deep in the earth, stabilizing your presence and your connection to the earth. Feeling that connection going all the way down to Earth's core. And from this place of deep resonance with the earth, gradually opening your awareness to the light from above, from the sun, from the stars. Receiving that light into your body, into your being, letting it cleanse and purify your whole energy field. Sensing that light all around you now, creating a healthy boundary, bringing a sense of wholeness and integrity to your whole being. Being fully present here as your deepest and highest self. Please extend your awareness now to the presence of everyone who's part of this meditation, part of this field, everyone who's here right now, and those who will participate later. Sensing our shared presence, our group field. And seeing and feeling a membrane of light around our group field, creating a sense of wholeness and integrity to the group space. Opening together to the great mystery of existence. Source of all reality. The one presence permeates all reality. Please bring your awareness now back to our group field, and you to imagine as if we're gathered in a large circle. And that we're creating together on the inside circumference of this circle a filter of golden light. With our most sincere intention to keep our inner sanctum pure, creating together this filter of light allows us to pass through in our essence while holding all other energies lovingly but firmly for the duration of our practice. Please bring your awareness now to your own being, your own presence. And I'd like to invite you now to start to connect with this particular quality of courage. Knowing that courage is an intrinsic part of our very nature, part of the very stuff that we are made of. You may want to recall a situation that evoked your courage, where you came forward to meet a challenge with gusto and strength. I invite you to sense this part of your being as an alive, expansive, red flame. A red light, like a fire of your nature, of your bravery. to sense this part of your nature coming more and more into the foreground of your awareness now. This red flame. Your true courage to meet the moment. To be true. And to please sense now this courage, this flame of your being, starting to extend from where you are, coming into the center of our field now, and passing through that filter of light. And sensing that we're starting to meet in the very center of our field. Our flames of courage. Drawing closer together till we set each other alight in a beautiful, powerful, shared flame of courage and bravery. Just taking some time, keeping our awareness in the center of our field and feeling this presence forming and growing, this flame of our shared courage. And knowing that this flame of courage contains something of the very true essence of every one of us. And sensing that we can infuse into this flame of courage the very element of fire from the earth. And calling into this flame of courage something of the fiery light of the stars. And sensing the sacred dimension of this flame of true courage and strength. And sensing how strong we are together. Please sense now this flame of our shared strength and courage in the center of our field. That you're drawing this flame closer now, inviting it in to your own being, sensing as our shared flame comes closer how warm and hot it is. And then inviting it to come in and to merge with your own flame of courage. Filling you now with this bigger flame. Dancing with your own flame of courage and helping it grow higher, bigger. Feeling the aliveness of this energy, this fiery energy and light that contains something of the real essence of all of us. Sense that we're supporting each other on a deep level to rise into our courage together. This is the moment. And recognizing that there's no efforting needed here. We're actually surrendering on deeper levels to allow the true nature of our courage to shine through. Knowing that our courage may not mean the absence of fear, but the capacity to lean into that fear and move forward. Invite you to sense our whole field now resonating these flames of our true strength and bravery. And sensing to our shared flame of strength in the very center of our field. Invite you to sense that we are just at the beginning. We are the kindling. Starting to ignite the spiritual wildfire that is to come. And recognizing that as a new fire, it needs some tending, some fuel, some oxygen. So I invite you to sense that you're breathing onto this flame, blowing onto this flame as kindling, as new fire. Blowing onto the flame with all of your desire and yearning to bring through, to manifest what you are put on this earth to do. You're yearning to find the courage to do that. For real. And blowing onto this flame with all your yearning to bring through what we are put on this earth to do together. And sense that we're breathing our desire and yearning, blowing this onto this flame, fanning this flame of our shared courage. And as these flames burn brighter, as we blow our desire and yearning, the sense that it's starting to catch, starting to jump into your field. And then sensing the people in your lives, your loved ones, people that you will come into contact with. And just sense you're transmitting naturally, effortlessly, some of these flames of courage, modeling for everyone you come into contact with the courage to be in alignment. And sensing these flames spreading throughout your circles, activating their flames of courage. And sensing the flames spreading out like this, wider and wider. Sensing this spiritual wildfire spreading across the country, around the world. As the music plays, invite you to move as you feel called, to dance if you want to. Dancing with this fire of our courage, feeling as one field that we're moving these energies through us. Okay. Just gently coming back. If you've been standing and dancing, have to take your place again, just settling back down and just being with all that's been activated, all that's been opened. Just like to seal this practice with 20 more seconds of silent gratitude to each other, to the beings and energies that we have invoked into the space today. Namaste, everyone. So I'd like to create a space here. I can feel this is a beautiful deep field here. But I'd love to create a space here for anyone who feels moved to share something about your experience. This can be helpful to hear from each other. Anything that arose for you in the practice or anything that's moving through you now. And just feel free to unmute your own line and go ahead. If you're calling in from the phone, you can press *6 to unmute your line.
Hello, group. This is Beverly. Can you hear me?
Yeah, hi, Beverly.
Hi. I wanted to share my experience that required courage. Was that I was walking and Spirit asked me to go down a very steep, about 6 to 8 foot drop. That was very scary. But because Spirit asked me, I did it and I succeeded. So what I learned was to trust what Spirit tells us we are to do, because they give us the courage to do it.
Mm-hmm. Wonderful. Thank you so much, Beverly. Thank you. Thank you for being here.
And thank you for the group energy. It was wonderful.
Yeah.
This is Wayne in Austin, and in thinking about the work we're doing, who we are, and the word courage tonight in our meditation, it also brings to mind, to me, love, vibration, energy, sharing, inspiration, all the things that are needed for us to vibrate for who and what we are and what we want to bring forth on this planet. So I thank you, David, for leading us tonight. It was very, very relaxing and inspiring.
That's great. Yeah. Thanks so much, Wayne. I really feel you there.
This is Matthias from Maui.
Greetings.
And thank you, greetings. So for me, it was, and actually I just found myself kind of gonna, just kind of, going into some other dimensions during the meditation, and then the, getting being able to move my body and also easing into the group field in this way, that was very, very beneficial and nurturing. So thank you.
That's great to hear, Matthias. Yeah, good to connect with you.
Greetings, everyone. This is Robert Earth coming to you from the OneNation HQ here in Vista, California. I'm here with my fellow brothers of the team, and let me just say thank you so much to you, David, for facilitating this amazing experience. The vibration of our temple space here has been elevated by the frequency of the words and the vibrations of the tones that you shared during that extremely existentially aligning transmission. So I am just feeling so grateful to you for that. And also wishing in this moment to appreciate each and every one of you who has joined us on this call from around the country. You can feel the flame of this revolution spreading with each and every one of these meditations, that this field is growing, the synergy is increasing, and the synchronicities are becoming much more apparent.
Mm-hmm.
So, thank you.
Thank you so much, brother. And I really appreciate your attunement and wisdom that you're bringing through here as well. And what we can co-create together is amazing.
Aho.
Is there someone on the phone? Area code 502?
Yes. Hi, David. It's Suzanne from Louisville. And I'm just finding the timing of this call and the theme being courage. After yesterday, two things happened. One was with Mitt Romney and his act of courage. No matter how anyone feels about what he did, he was a minority of one and went against his party, and it was hard on him. And the other was that happened on the same day that Kirk Douglas died. And if you all recall, he broke McCarthy's blacklist and kind of started Hollywood getting out of that punitive era.
Mm-hmm.
And so, and then here we are today focusing on courage. So it just seems like a good time frame to do that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Thanks for making those connections. Yeah, I can feel that in those two actions, those two. Yeah. So we're definitely, attuning to a field here that's running through the whole collective. So it's good to notice that alignment there. So thank you.
Thank you.
I mean, I'll just share for myself, I felt such a pristine field by the end. I felt so grateful to everyone here. This beautiful sharpness in the field from working with this quality. And yeah.
Hi there. I'll pop in for a second.
Please.
What feels most alive for me is the readiness to do more of this together. And I think we're right on the cusp of rolling out a daily meditation program where we can encourage everyone to come together for a minute, probably noon Pacific time, and just have that opportunity to connect into this field every day. So please be on the lookout for that. I can feel right now viscerally how that allows this energy to keep pulsing, right? It's like if there's a song and it starts with just a bass drum, you know, boom, boom, and those are our monthly meditations. And then all of a sudden you start to add in some other elements like boom, 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 you know, and those can be the daily meditations, and you put these kind of like deeper monthly drop-ins with these kind of like lighter daily elements. Now we've got this kind of song of rhythm of coming together. And my sense is that if we do that, and if we invite others to do that with us, and if we stay consistent, what words are just coming up is that we'll be unstoppable. Like we'll connect to some energy within ourselves. We'll build some energy amongst our field. We'll create some type of energetic gravity and consistency of like a real thing that's both pragmatically relevant in the world as well as powerfully energetically coherent. And those two things together will just start to create almost like a what's the word I'm looking for? Like an irresistible gravity that we'll be able to create through that. And so I just want to kind of name all of that and share that feeling as it comes up for me right now. And also just plug the other meditation that we have, which is on the third Thursday of every month, which is our Heal US meditation, which invites people through your leadership to connect to these circumstances, these energies that are moving through at the national scale. So this first meditation of the month is really specific to the One Nation field. And then that second meditation is a greater collective kind of directing our energy at the field of the United States of America. So just encouraging everyone to show up and to participate and to bring people and to make comments on our Facebook group, in other words, to affirm the value of this element, because this really is building the energetic body of our network and of our mission. So I just want to really affirm that. And again, thank you, David, and everyone for participating tonight.
Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. Sorry about that. Adi, did you want to share? I thought I saw you raise your hand. So anyway, thanks, Christopher. Yeah, that's so exciting. You can feel that momentum organically building. And I think that next step would just be so incredibly powerful. So thank you so much, everyone, again, for your presence and participation. And I hope to see you again next month. It's always on the first Thursday of each month. Hope you have a beautiful, bold, courageous, brave month. And we'll see you the next time. So namaste, everyone. Bye. I'm going to unmute all the lines so we can say goodbye. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, fam.
Bye.
Everyone.
Bye.
Thank you so much, David.
Namaste.
Bye.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Love you all.
Adios.
Good night.
$15,000 is a lot of money. And as you know, we are a doo-wop group, but we do travel the world to various schools doing an assembly, educational